Okay, you got it. You got it now.
Yeah.
I've got a new cameraman today, folks. You may have to forgive this. Today we're going to talk about trout lilies. Trout lilies is good edible for the spring and for the fall. As the year progresses, the flavor kind of changes a little bit. What we're going to eat is the bulbs on those. In the intro, you saw a trout lily sticking up out of the ground. What trout lilies have got are normally 1 to 2 of these little mottled leaves like this. And when they start to bloom, they've got this little 6-petaled flower, but the petals all roll backwards. You can see how they curve backwards on this thing. The part we're interested in for eating, for the most part, are the bulbs. The bulbs grow quite deep underground. This is actually where this came out of the ground. You can see how deep that is, and this is not really a big one. So it's 6-7 inches below ground. We're going to take the bulbs, and we're going to peel up all the brown stuff. And then and under that, there's a little papery shell. You're going to peel that off too. There's actually a corm, not a bulb. Semantics, though. For our purposes, we really don't care. So we're going to be left with this little white bulb. And you can eat those raw, you can roast them, you can do whatever you want. They've got kind of a sweet taste to them. You usually don't want to harvest too many because trout lily is very, very slow to propagate and take over an area. I've got a good little patch up here on the hill right behind my house. But in anything but a true survival situation, you kind of want to limit how many you harvest. I only harvested about a half a dozen today. Actually, my son harvested them. And that's really about it. Get out there in the woods and find you some stuff. Now that we're all shut-ins, where it's a good time to go out and harvest. And that's really all I've got today. See y'all in the woods.
Just gotta let it grow a little bit more. For what?
Come here, Ricky.